Yeah, hello. Welcome to the walk around of the bike BMW F800ST, which ST stands for Sport Touring. There is an F800S. The fairing looks a bit different, and I think most of the other stuff is actually the same. I should have washed it. Tires are nicely dirty. Yeah, it's a lot of earth here. Even though I'm still in Tokyo and it's a bit countryside, you can see that there's a lot of earth. It's very dusty. I keep the bike in the shed, but still there's a lot of dust flying around in the air. You can see I've got some stickers on the bike. Yeah, I'm really badass. No wheelies yet, or burnouts, or stoppies, but I've got an evil sticker on the bike, so I must be badass. I've bought the bike in October last year and started vlogging in November, and there's the sticker from the other side. Well, the engine, what I can tell you about it is it's a twin engine. It's a parallel twin engine, so both cylinders move up and down at the same time, and there's a counterweight on the other side. If that's better or worse than the 4-cylinder one, I don't know. The revs don't go as high. The red RPM start around 8,000. I'm just not experienced enough to give you a difference, to tell you what is better, what is worse, what you should buy. I've ridden bikes before, but I had a very long break, almost 10 years, that I didn't have a bike, to ride, that I wasn't riding a bike, and I just don't feel that I'm the best person to ask all kind of questions. Things I want to say about the bike, well, about this particular one, is it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy riding it. The seat is a bit higher than most bikes. Like, many people have asked me, you're in Japan, why don't you buy a Japanese bike? I didn't buy a Japanese bike because I was thinking about what to ride and what I want to do with it, and this is a sport tourer. The way you sit on it a little more upright than on these crotch rockets on, I don't know, on the Gixxer and, I don't know, CBR 600 or whatever. They have a lot more horsepower. This bike has 85 horsepower. I think they have a lot more horsepower. A friend of mine in Germany, he has an R1. I think that thing has like 170 horsepower. There's a lot more force in it. But this, for what I'm doing at the moment, the bike is yeah, I'm happy. It's perfect. It's good enough. Also, this seat, the second seat, if you want to ride two up. I was thinking about that when I bought it, and the wife was sitting on it with me, and it's comfortable for her, I think. That was part of the reason why I decided to buy this bike. Another thing about the bike to mention is probably that the thing in the front here, that's not actually the tank, but the airbox is underneath it, so this whole thing is plastic. So if you want to put a tank bag on it, you need something like this. So with the straps here, you can take the tank bag off quite easily. Most bikes, they use magnets, but that doesn't work. You could also just tie the bag to the bike, but it takes a lot longer to take off. So this I will just leave on. And you know, I bought this sticker here, which you can maybe see, and I didn't want to scratch up the whole thing. There's like some rubber underneath, so it doesn't slide so much, and maybe a little, but it doesn't scratch the airbox or the tank up. The tank is here, so the tank is under the seat. That means that, well, supposedly the weight is lowered and you don't have the petrol sloshing around up here, weight shifting so much in corners. What that actually means, I don't know. I haven't found out. I haven't found a big difference yet. The weight center is supposed to be lower, because the tank is kind of like under the seat here somewhere. So, which is okay. You can see I've got this thing here on the back. I've got the, for a top case. I know a lot of bikers out there, they are not really into them. They're like, what? You have to have a top case here, just put your shit in the backpack. And yeah, that's true, that's right, but just considering the 23 kilometers I ride to work take me about an hour 10 in the morning, and 50 minutes going back home. To ride this whole time with a backpack on, it's just less comfortable. I want to talk about the top case a little. If you know about them, maybe this is not too interesting. And the thing I bought here is pretty much the cheapest piece of shit that I could find on Amazon. And you just slide it underneath here, and then there's a screw inside. And this screw, yeah, you can see here all kinds of bike shit. My tank bag, the small one, some gloves, and there's the screw here, and that screws down. Well, that screws in here. And then the bag or the top case won't fall off. Also, once it's locked, you can't access the screw, so it should be safe. I can leave it on the bike. I do it all the time. I leave my helmet in here. I don't have to carry it around, which is also awesome, which I like. I don't have to worry about the bloody helmet all the time. Well, yeah, at the moment I'm trying to get used to the bike and riding around with the top case as well, and I'm planning on a lot of touring in summer. I want to travel a bit further, you know, like just ride one day in one direction, sleep overnight somewhere, maybe even camping, come back, vlog the whole the whole time, make like 20 videos and edit them when I'm at home. It's just like produce stuff in advance to just show you more. I really appreciate the subscribers that I have now, but I feel that I think this whole city riding is pretty boring. I just want to go away a bit further. I want to show you guys a little more of Japan. And if you stick with me, there will be lots to come. Funny thing also, it's about 50 minutes away from where I live, not into the city, but away. There's like a mountain, and there are lots of twisty roads. And the first day I got the bike in October, I went there and I had to get used to the curves and the bike, and that was probably a bad idea to do that. Yeah, very nice view of the city as well. Lots of trees, lots of twisty roads, a lot of bikers there. I went there on a Sunday, kind of late in the afternoon, so most people actually came home, or rather they were on their way home. So as I mentioned, I want to get this bike touring ready, and the tank bag is well, this one thing that I bought. The top case is another. I ordered side bags for it, also hard case side bags. They will come with some kind of mount, some kind of steel rods that I have to put there somewhere. They are specifically for this model, so they should all fit, hopefully. Also the side bags, they only fit a few models. I will probably be doing a second walk around to talk about the bags more and what I have to change on the bike, because there are already some issues that I'm aware of, and I want to modify the whole mounting system a bit. Also, I was thinking about talking more about my camera setup and the whole electronics and charging, batteries and the bike. If you guys are interested in this, I would love to tell you. So please put it in the comments and let me know. If you're like, nah, how you record? We don't give a shit. Just show us Japan. I mean, I have enough topics to talk about and enough ideas about stuff that I want to tell you. The camera stuff I don't have to mention at the beginning now. Maybe if I have a few more subscribers and a few more videos. I know there are a lot of vloggers and Spicy as well. They just got like one camera that they use, but people have already commented that they like the 2 camera views. Planning on getting more cameras on that thing, yeah, definitely. I already got 5 mounts on the bike. Maybe you've seen them already. Till now I've been using one camera on the helmet, and I changed the position of the second camera, so there's a bit of variation in all the videos a bit. I'm trying to at least, I think a third camera actually would be perfect. One to the front of the bike, one to the back, one on the helmet, as well as for recording audio. You can see the phone here. You can actually see what is being filmed while it's being filmed. I want to talk about the setup a little more, and I want to talk about, this is actually my phone, but I have some ideas. Maybe you guys don't know what you can actually do with the smartphone and the GoPro cameras, and obviously the remote. So this will all be in the second video, and then the third walk around video is going to be about the side bags. But as I mentioned in the night video, I can't give you any deadlines, but I will definitely be doing these vids. It's a shame that I can't really zoom in with the GoPro. There isn't really a lot more I can tell about it. Weight wise, I read online it's supposed to be just under 200 kilo dry. For those of you who don't know what it means, dry basically means that there aren't any liquids in it. So like, you know, the oil is gone and they don't count the petrol and they don't count braking fluids and stuff. 200 kilo, 220 maybe. Then you can count me, then you can count the top case, the side bags, all kinds of other shit. It's probably time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to make another video now. Yeah, take care. Till next time.